My first thoughts about the village have turned out to be true. Once I got a foot in the door, there was a lot I could do for the villagers. I've been building markets, farms, houses, and even a public transport system for them. Their currency of emeralds only suits me so long as they have something to trade I wish to buy. As of yet, they have nothing to offer me. Villagers have been breeding. It's another strange thing to note here in my tale, but it is such a thing that the details should be quickly forgotten. Increased numbers of villagers means new trades and possibly something I will want to buy with all the emeralds. Till then, I am happy to help. Now then, welcome back to another episode of A Druid's Tale. And today I'm mostly doing a little bit of crafting, followed by a little bit of sorting, and then a little bit of creative building, or creativity building, should I say. I've not got much wool left. I'm going to have to do something about that. I think the last of my crops are also gone, but still. We'll get there. We got a few bits and pieces that we can do. I really need to get myself a Harvestcraft cotton farm going, or a sheep farm, depending on which is easier. A sheep farm may be very problematic because, well, you know, sheep in this mod pack, they do not like you at all, do they? Something like that? No? Okay, name tag. I'm trying to remember what the name tag was. That one. Aha! No, that's not what I picked. That one. Yes, there we go. So I've got a name tag. The first name that I want to put on a name tag, the first named villager, is going to be Neil King. Neil King helped me out in the comments. Thank you very much. Did a little bit to help me figure out what was going on in the village, the problem with the village. So I've decided to name the village Neil King, as in Neil King's village. So the head of Neil King's village is Neil King. Neil King, yes, I think you get the idea. Yep, that's right. So what am I doing? I'm trying to get somebody who can be Neil King. I'm trying to get a villager bred that can be Neil King. And I've started making the villager breeding process, all that's getting sorted out. They have already bred quite a few villagers, so we're doing okay in that respect. There's just a little bit of something that... Actually, let's have another one of those. There's just a little bit of something that I need to take care of while we're over there today, because the noise levels is ridiculous. So hopefully I've got enough to do one. Yeah, let's swap them out. Get rid of the old ones. And that leaves me with just enough again. Good. Yeah, let's use this up as well. I'm going to get a massive cotton field done, I think. I think a cotton field and farming, instead of slaying or capturing sheep, is probably a best way. Because I've been going out, and while I've been going out, I've been killing sheep that have been attacking me. But as the druid, I don't really want to be doing that. So, yeah, it's better if I don't do that. Throw all that away again, throw that away again. As you can see, I even got a horse the other day because I killed a cow and the horse was next to it. So I got the beef as well. Well, beef in inverted commas. Whereas the raw beef is cows, obviously. I also found a maple sapling, which I thought I might try out in here and see if it works in my my tree farm. I've currently got the tree farm turned off because I don't need a lot. But we'll give that a go. And I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, it's all cleaned out. Yeah, no charcoal. Let's go grab some charcoal, get that running while I'm away, see if that works. It's quicker just to take some of that out because it refills. Nice and simple. I haven't done a lot of forestry for a little while, I know, but we'll get there. There we go. And now it should have planted those. Yeah, it's planted them, so it should grow them and all that kind of stuff should be good. Awesome. What else did I need? I've got some rails. I've got some powered rails. Probably need to take a little bit more stock just so that I can make some more of those in case I need to. Let's get a full stack of that. Don't need more than one stack of gold. That will do me, I think. I don't want to cluster my inventory up too much. what else? What else do I need? I've got some sound mufflers because it's very, very noisy over there. That agricarnation that we made last episode is really, really, really annoying after a while. And then all the villager sounds as well. Oh man, I've been over there like leveling things up and sorting things out, and it's been such a earache. Earache is understatement. Come on, get a run on, spell check. Come on, get a run on. That's it. Run and take off. That's better. You've got to get some speed on these things to get them going anyway. Okay, so the world loads even slower in front of me when I'm recording. Surprise, surprise, the computer's trying to do several things at once, but we'll get by it. I know roughly where we are, and we'll see it pop into view very soon. It's coming in on the map now. There we go. Oh, we've got a few things showing there. Item frames are showing up from that distance. Okay, that's cool. And land you down over here. I'm getting quite good at this moving into land business now. We've had a lot of practice, haven't we, spell check? A lot of practice. Now, can I sleep? Yes. Make it daylight, scare all the mobs away, and reset my spawn over here, just in case we have any problems. Okay, so what have I done over here? Well, we've got villagers breeding in the church. We've got I've got my own little area for breeding up the 10-10-10s. I realised that I've got the nursery, the big greenhouse nursery back at home, but I neglected the fact that while I'm over there sorting things out, these aren't growing and the villagers aren't breeding and all that kind of stuff's not working when I'm not here. So I've been just sort of doing it in this little section here, growing as many of the crops up as I possibly could to 10-10-10s. And we've got a fair few now. We've got some oat seeds and cucumber and peas and the spice leaves we already had, the broccoli, the ginger, and the potatoes I just left because the potatoes had been running for so long that I'd already got a fairly healthy supply of potatoes, 5 stacks. So I decided not to worry about making those 10-10-10s. But the other ones, look at them now, they're like 15 stacks, 13 stacks, 18 stacks, 12 stacks, 12 stacks, 39 stacks of that. But only 5 stacks of the sweet potatoes because these guys have just ramped up the amount being 10-10-10 growth ones. Very, very worthwhile. But the noise, you can hear it. This thing makes all that noise. So what I want to do is dampen the noise with a bit of this. So you can still just about hear it. It's still a little bit too noisy. So I'm going to pop another one underneath there as well. Just to dampen it right down so I can't hear it at all. That is the most annoying part of the feature of that particular thing. Another little detail. This is now got 2 aqueous accumulators. Now, I wasn't 100% sure, but I had read somewhere and I'd heard that aqueous accumulators accumulate water even when they're not next to water sources. To run efficiently, you need 2 water sources and make them the infinite water source. But they also make water just off precipitation. I think that's how you say it. Precipitation in the air. So that is now a full barrel all the time, which means this is constantly running all the time, even without me going and getting a rainy night and surviving a rainy night. I could sleep through the nights and keep everything growing very nicely. And now it's quiet as well, which is very good. Also, the market area, I've done a little tarting up on the market area. Yeah, it's pretty good, I think. We've got levers all the way along now, which allow them to be traded with. And I've done a couple of trades. This guy's now on tomatoes to unlock the next ones, and I haven't done any tomatoes yet. I've got tomatoes at home, but I haven't bothered checking them to make them 10-10-10s and bring them over. Broccoli guy went on to sell me a pistachio sapling, and now he wants to sell me a cherry sapling, so I've still got to do him. This guy was the rye. Unfortunately, right, I made a big mistake. I got all my rye, and I brought it over here, and I put it in a barrel in there. Let me show you. I put it in a barrel over here, and then I proceeded to take it all out and go and trade it with him. Then I didn't have any rye, and I didn't have any seeds planted, so there was no rye growing, which was a bit of a pointless exercise. Yeah, these are going to be my areas for storing stuff that they sell me that's useless. Right, you want to sell me a cherry sapling, so we will buy that cherry sapling off you. Thank you very much. You wanted to sell me the rye, and now you're on to cucumbers for emeralds. Okay, we can do that. You are sweet potato guy who does all the other ones. You're now on tea. He now wants tea. And this guy was stuck on tomatoes. So I've got some that I can't do right now, and this guy I should be able to unlock the last one because it's 16 cucumber. So we'll just quickly grab those. I'm just doing as much of this as I can when I can. I'll just take a stack of cucumber. Running backwards and forwards a little bit here and there, but still. Cucumber guy. Hey? Oh, he's just unlocked that from the emeralds for that. Okay. So he's turnip guy. So now he's broccoli guy, really. And when I break him, he's no longer broccoli guy. I've then got to get turnips. So, yeah, that's going to be a pain. But this guy, I can't do rye. I can't do the others. I can give him some of those for that, though, and let him level up. Level up, up. And what do you sell me now? You now want to sell me a grapefruit sapling. Okay, I'll unlock that one as well. I wonder how many trades they've got. I have no idea. But I've also got these dudes on this side as well, which I can open up and trade with. He was a pear sapling, a peach sapling, well, a fair few saplings. Oh, and then he did a bread. Then he did a bread for me. And now he's on seaweed. So he's not really got any trades that I can manipulate right now until I get seaweed going. So he can get shut down. This one is... Let me put an emerald there to say he's shut down. I think I'll do it like that. I don't really have a system in mind yet. Papaya and rutabaga. So I can't really trade him up until I get some of that. So we'll slot him down as well and give him an emerald there. And you are plum and then oats. Oats, I think I've started on oats, so we'll leave them open for now. Apple, we've got, well, paper bark, which is the useless place. Peas, which we can do now. Peas and... What was the other one? Peas and oats. Let's see. Did I have oats? I think I just did oats recently. Yeah, oats. Let's get 2 stacks of oats and 2 stacks of peas. And we'll get 2 stacks of that warrior as well. We get a couple of stacks of that warrior. A couple of that. I'm already full up. Okay. Let's take that then and do that way. I shouldn't really be doing all this. I should be showing you what's going on, but I just want to show you the trading processing that I'm getting up to at the minute and how many emeralds I'm making off this farm. Let's see, peas. There we go. Get your peas. Thank you. And are you done now? What have you unlocked? You've unlocked a lemon sapling. Well, I will first of all, I will trade you some more oats, and you will be full. And yep, you will stop selling me oats. So now to unlock you, I have to use the next one to make a lemon sapling. And then you should unlock. You are now doing garlic. Okay, so one last pea trade, I guess. And then we're stuck with that. Stuck. Let's do a pea in there. So you are pea trade, but your pea trade is locked until I do garlic. So now I can't use him for anything else. I'll shut him down. This guy, he's now on grapes, so when I use the oats up, I'm actually going to be unable to do anything else with him either. Yeah, that's about right. But I'm gaining lots and lots of emeralds. I will have a little system for him eventually. This guy wants to sell me a banana sapling. Okay, I will buy your banana sapling. You were the broccoli guy. Give me some cash for broccoli, please. Thank you. And you were the... Oh, you're now an okra guy. Okay. Well, I can't really do anything with okra. I could sell you my cucumbers that I've got left over. And I could sell you rye if I had some. I could sell a few cucumbers and then get stuck. So you are out of action. You were out of action. And you are waiting for tomatoes. So you're out of action. So this dude now is going to be out of action because he's turnips. So as soon as I put the last of this broccoli in, he's going to be out of action as well. Yep. Any more? You can take more broccoli. Oh, okay. Maybe then, maybe. See, can I sell some of these to him? Quickly make as many emeralds as possible. And some of this to him. Yeah. Oh, it's got 48 sweet potatoes stuck in there. Okay. Thank you. And any more? Yeah. Okay. And he also wants cucumbers. Okay, so that's blocked off now. He still wants more spice leaf, though. That's good. Yeah, he's a very good one, because I can sell him all the sweet potatoes I've got, sell him all the spice leaf I've got, sell him all the cucumbers I've got, and then start growing tea and sell him all the tea I've got as well before I need to unlock him again. So they're pretty good, pretty good. But that's what we've got running on these guys at the minute. But they're all the farmers. I need to get some new farmers in, because I've got one, and there's two more over this side. 2, 3. So I've got 3 farmers to bring over here still. So I've left my track in the right place. The track now goes all the way round to the spawn site. A stack of emeralds. Very nice, very nice. Put all this away. Thank you. And see what we got stuck in there. Nothing stuck in there. Good, good. And this is then the goodies that I don't want right now. Alright, well, another day is done already, but let's go and have a look at the breeding setup just after now. We can just have a quick sleep. I actually have a bed over there, don't I? Never mind, I'll have another quick sleep here. Make it day again. And I'll show you what I've done with the villager breeding. It's a very basic, simple villager breeder. You can find it on the internet for vanilla Minecraft over and over again. 1.710 this mod pack's in, so you've got to think about it in that respect. I've got... let's jump up here. I've got a guy here in a cart. This is going to be Neo King's house. Neo King's house. But this guy is not Neo King. He is the book guy for emeralds, right? I put him in here. I got him up to, on top here, and I put him in here. And then he goes up into this little section up here, which is 6 doors with sunlight, so it looks like they're doors to the house. So it looks like this village has 6 doors in it. A villager for every 3 doors. So when I put one villager up here, it makes the village, and it means that the village has got space for 2 villagers, but only has 1 villager, which means that the breeding process can begin. Now, anywhere 5 blocks away, 5 blocks away from the village, villagers will try and breed to get to the village. So down here in the basement, I put the other 2 villagers, the fancy pants ones. Look at them all. There's tons of them in there. They shouldn't be breeding really, but they are still breeding quite heavily. I wonder how many entities I've got in there. Looks like I've got 49 entities in there. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to breed, so probably I need to take him further down, so I can take him down from it, rather than making it a village that they're breeding in. So they're breeding in tons, and then I get them out through a special little means down here. But I do already have one out here. Now, I don't really want to kill villagers as the druid, but I don't have any other reason to keep them in such. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him wander about. And see what happens to him. So when I've got one, I can send him down a different route, or I can let him loose around the town and just go and pop the minecart back to get another one. This basically just runs up. It doesn't run back on its own when I have to push it, but that's okay. I've been used to pushing carts around town all the way through this so far, just because you've got to keep control. Right, so now I push that into there, and it should pick up a villager. There we go. It's a different one to that one. That's good. And he is emeralds for proven grafters. He's also emeralds for proven grafters. They're virtually the same guy. Okay, push him into there properly. There we go. And then power it, and he will go. He will go to where I need him to go. He goes all the way down there because it's a downhill, and then stops over here. Boom. If I turn this off, that is. Turn that off. There we go. So then I can check the villager, breed the villager, do whatever I want with the villager, and then so on, move them to where I want them to be. The same here, when I do another one, you'll see I'm just going to be pulling the villagers out. So, fring, and see what they are, see what they do. And try and find a Neo King. Well, you'll possibly do. Let's see what you are. And then I can push them around as much as I need to on this track, around and about. Stop! Right there. Gold coins for wool. Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? Let's see if I can make gold nuggets and do a trade with him. Gold nuggets for it? No. Dang. Okay, well, when I've got my mob farm sorted out, then I can get these gold coins, which are basically the same thing as nuggets. Actually, it's an ore dictionary one. Ooh. I've got to test something out, because I might be able to use him to make lots and lots of wool instead of needing that big cotton farm. Well, I want to make the cotton farm. What's what? With the who? Isn't that a Mistcraft villager? And doesn't it have some issues? I think it might have a few issues with what they can do. So, okay. I'll have to experiment with those and find out if there's any others. We'll have to see. Okay, well, it's time to move Neo King into the right place. For starters, we're going to have this guy. This guy in the village, who's the village elder at the minute. This guy here. Oh, by the way, I've taken all of the doors down so that while I'm making and breaking things, the village is not a village. And also, they're not breeding. But that's a byproduct. There seem to be too many villagers. I need to not have villagers breeding for a little while, which is okay. Right, he can go off down that way and disappear for a sec. And this one can go here. And if I put... That's exactly what I didn't want to happen, just happened. Dang it. Okay. You go back over there. Never work with villagers and animals. And I decide to do both in my series every time I've done a Druid's Tale so far. Why not, eh? Why not? Animals and villagers. Perfect. Animals, villagers, and foodstuffs. Let's just have a stop point just there. There we go. That'll do it. Alright, and then turn this around. No, it's not going to let me turn it now because it's got options. There we go. And I think I'm going to make this guy here, the Neo King. Okay, so you can disappear. Get out of it. Thank you. And you, the strange Mistcraft villager that doesn't have proper villager slots, you can go up into the villager house. I'm actually doing something slightly different with this in a bit, but I'm taking him up there now just so that I can play around with it a little bit more in the future. Right, so he's there. Now we can break this off. And this can go here, and I can have... Go. Thank you. A solid block there for him. There we go. So this is now... He's trying to walk. He's trying to walk somewhere. Let's go. Yep, he's definitely that one. Shift click. There we go. He is Neo King, and I seem to have kept the name tag. Maybe another little glitch there. Double glitch for Neo King. Well done. Okay, so Neo King is the king of this village. This is the village elder, and I kind of have him trapped. I'll put the doors back in there a bit later on, but for right now, I'm just going to put him up there. Or not. Forgot. I've got to turn the tab off first, which means I've got to go around the other side. Oh man, the little options just to make this all work. And turn that rail off. There we go. That's to keep him in when I want him to stay in. Oh yeah. Villagers also have the chicken shed mod from Britannia. Britannia has a chicken shed, which means that villagers also drop emeralds when they're just hanging around for too long. There we go. Turn that off. Okay, so now he would stay in there, but there's no village around him. I'll leave him there for now, though, because I want to work on this little section down here. And I don't want a village to be in play while it's happening. What I want to do with this guy is get him into his own little house, the Lord's house. the lord of the land and all that kind of stuff. Let's put all this straight again. There we go. Just putting things back straight, and I will show you what I'm planning to do, and then I'll probably go off and do it in my own time, just because it's easier for me to work through it like that. There we go. I'll have 3 off like that, and we'll just have the village come to an end there, I think. Have him come down into the village room like this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And to make that work, how am I going to make that work? Actually, let's put that there and take this one out and put that type of thing under there, just to make it look nicer as you walk in. But this, then, he can come in and just sort of sit here somewhere. So we'll have a powered rail there, and a powered rail to take him back up when the time comes. There we go, he's caught on that powered rail, and that powered rail comes all the way down, because I power it somewhere under there. Yeah, I'm powering it just underneath there somewhere, so it's powering down that way and up that way. That's good. And this last one here, I will just have it so that I turn it off and on when I want him to move, and put 2 more there. Okay. Now, I'm going to decorate this room around him, but instead of having the issue of him going all over the place, being able to go backwards and forwards or whatever, I will just set it so that I can send him back home like that, or turn that on and off, as it were. And then, boom, he's here. And Neo King will stay in here, and I've got to make this look like the mayor's house, the king's house, as it were. The mayor of the town is going to be here, and that's Neo King. So I'll do a little bit of decoration work between episodes, but for now the practicality of it is working fine. And I should be able to put the doors back up here and leave it alone. However, for now, though, I've got a few bits and pieces I want to do around the place, so I'm going to leave the village off. Also, I've got a lot of villagers bred up in there, so I want to drag some more of those out and see what they do and put them in places. Like, now this guy needs another place and another name, but we've got plenty of names. People have been leaving lots of names in the suggestions in the comment section. Leave some more today if you like. And I will get back to you in the next episode with all of these villagers kind of sorted out into different buildings. I may have to make a few more houses as well. Spell check. Let's have a quick fly up around. Yeah, there's a lot of area for the village to expand out into to have a few more villagers. But I've also got to consider the trades. I mean, this is the farming section over here. These little houses, I've never really been a fan of these little houses, so I might just demolish these little houses while I've got no doors in the village, and maybe build a few more farms towards getting the farmer villagers fully stocked up. Maybe duplicate the setup I've got here. Stuff like that I'll think about and see. Oh, I may just leave it so that I build up a stockpile and then leave them alone, because there's only so many emeralds I need. I don't need to be regular emerald farming. I just want to unlock everything so that I can go to these other villagers that will be around the village and go to their shops and see what they've got available for sale. Mobs are gathering all around me, and it is time to say goodbye for another episode of A Druid's Tale. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again very soon.